Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of Bingo Bonanza, live from the double wide of everyone's favorite beauty professional, Franklin Mint Platinum Shopper and Bingo Caller, Miss Richfield 1981.
Welcome to Bingo Bonanza. I'm Miss Richfield 1981, your hostess, and I wanted to take just a moment before we start to explain how you can play along. It's really easy. You take your handheld device and go to playbingobonanza.com. where you'll get a card, a bingo card to play along, but you're going to watch on Facebook Live on a laptop or a desktop computer. Again, it's really easy. Take your handheld device and go to playbingobonanza.com and get a bingo card and then watch on Facebook Live. Bingo Bonanza! And we're starting right now. I'd like to tell a story of the prettiest of girls. It's me from Minnesota, in my heels and in my curls. Although my roots were modest, I was destined for the stage. My parents knew they had a star when at an early age. I did not say the word mama, I chose a different line. At just the tender age of 2, I screamed, "Oh, 69!" Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Bingo Bonanza! I'm your hostess, Miss Richfield 1981, and I invite you to stay right where you are and let me bring bingo to you. Oh, it's gonna be a bonanza because we've got a live studio audience and prizes and the Richfield winner spinner and fun, and it's all because bingo makes it better. It really does! Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play. Now it's your turn, join with me. Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play, now you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play. I can hear you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play, hey! Hi everyone! Hello, welcome to Bingo Bonanza! It's just me and Lewis hanging out, waiting to play bingo, and he is so excited, as you can see. I hate it when he climbs on the computer. I hope he didn't, oh good, my website's still up, because I want to play Bingo Bonanza myself, and so I always have the Apple IIe fired up to the Bingo Bonanza site. And you know, this is week number 16. I can't believe it. Where did the time go? And I'm so happy you're back and joining me today. And we have a little theme going. It's going to be Movie Monday Bingo. Movie Monday Bingo. And so in honor of that, what I have done, I think you'll get a kick out of this, is I have my uniform, my usher uniform on. Let me move this up so you can see. It's my usher uniform, so I can, help get you to your seat, show me your ticket, and then I'll walk you to your seat. It's really a great little outfit, and I've had it since I think I got this when I was 11, actually, and it just goes to show professional training and good, clean living. It just fits like a dream. I'm loving it. I'm living the dream, enjoying this so much, and so tickled to not be here all by my lonesome tonight. Not only do I have Lewis, who's joining me this evening, but I have a live studio audience, and all from all over the place, really. We've got people from the East Coast and the West Coast, and even somebody right here in the middle, not too far from me. And let's start with her. Patty, are you there? Because I want to welcome my I shouldn't say neighbor. I don't know where you live, Patty.
South Minneapolis, we're neighbors. We should go for a walk 6 feet apart wearing masks.
South, wow, you sound like you've got it all planned.
Wow, I was going to say.
This is like a lifelong dream to be on bingo with Miss Richfield.
Oh,
Tonight,
okay. So it's not a personal connection you're trying to make. It's just more of a professional connection because I was feeling a little, I don't want to say uncomfortable, but I'll say uncomfortable. Just, So now I just love your short summer haircut. I would love to be able to do that with my hair. I bet you can just towel it off and run out of the house.
It's getting
long for you. Where are you in South Minneapolis, roughly? What area of the city?
Armitage neighborhood, Southwest.
Oh, in the Southwest. You really are close to Richfield.
Mm-hmm.
If you're probably just a few blocks, you can probably almost see me.
Mm-hmm.
Are you near the airport at all? Because I'm near the airport. I'm right up the runway 2.
Closer to like 62 and Xerxes.
That's almost Edina. Almost. Sorry to say. So we're gonna have to move on. Okay.
I'm moving
from New York. Sorry, Patty, but so I can't mention Edina and keep talking to you. So I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Greg, where are you? Greg's from New York. Oh my word! Hello.
Hello.
Wow. We got a little bear acting.
We got a big bear. We got a big bear, not a little bear.
I'm all about it, I'll tell you. If I didn't have to fit into my figure-flattering outfits, did you see my outfits?
Yeah, it's great.
You know what I mean? It totally looks good. You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of times I think, will it still look fabulous? And it's just like every time I think it's not going to look good, I put it on and I mean, I only have a small mirror, actually. I'm looking at it in one of these mirrors, but I look at it in pieces. It looks good. So you're in New York, New York.
I'm in New York, New York. I live in Chelsea.
Oh, you do? So you're one of the old gay.
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, because I think they all moved. I didn't anyone talk to you about that? Oh.
Yeah, they moved to Hell's Kitchen, but
did they leave and not tell you they were leaving?
Pretty much.
It's terrible. Well, you're so handsome. I mean, I'll stop in Chelsea and say hello. But I do want to say how nice it is to have you all alone there. And you've got beautiful artwork behind you as well.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. And are you single?
I certainly am.
You are not.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, I'm going to come back and visit with you a little bit more now that I know you're single. And you're in New York, so you're probably looking for something to do. And so I'll come back and visit with you, and maybe we'll exchange numbers. And
sounds great.
Give me a call when I get my phone service hooked up again. So thank you, Greg. You're looking great. We'll find out more about Greg shortly. We have to go though. Let's go. Let's stay on the East Coast and go to Amy and Arthur in Rochester, New York, and visit with them because I love Rochester. It's one of my favorite cities. My friend Mrs. Kasha Davis lives there. Oh, look how happy they are. Rochesters. They think they're on TV. I know. And so you're so excited. I'm excited for you.
We're so excited to be here with you. We love you so much.
It's the land of Kodak. That's what when I was there the last couple of times I was performing, I was at the Kodak Theater. I was at the
we were there too.
I don't know what it was. And I was very disappointed because I wanted to get some film for my 110 Instamatic, and they didn't have film. I don't know what was going on, or maybe the film part of it wasn't open or something. I was a little disappointed, but I love Rochester and I love the people. Mrs. Kasha Davis, my friend, lives there. You live there. You're in the library business.
Yes, I am a librarian. And
isn't that funny? I was going to guess you. I knew one of you two was a librarian. I thought, I bet it's that gal with the glasses and the hair pulled back.
Yeah, I really have the look going.
Totally, which is wonderful. I mean, if you're going to do something like that, you should look, if you're going to be in the library, you should look like you belong in the library, which I think is great. Yeah. I say big thumbs up to that. And I love the library. I do reading sometimes for the children in the library. And,
I love that. We actually did that with
Mrs. Kasha Davis.
Mrs. Kasha Davis.
It rolls off your tongue, doesn't it? She'll be glad to know. Well, that is beautiful. Well, listen, I'm going to find out more about you later, but we have to keep rolling on, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And while we're at it, we got Andrew and Eddie. We got a bunch of people from the East Coast. They're in Richmond. And I want to say hi to them. Hello. Oh, my.
Hello.
Lovely. Hi, guys. How are you?
You're fantastic. How are you?
Well, I'm doing better now. And what now? Tell us now, you're in Richmond.
Yep.
Tuning in. And which one's Andrew and which one's Eddie?
I'm Andrew. This is Eddie.
Oh, you're even sitting with the correct names underneath you. I mean,
Right,
that always
right.
happen.
We didn't notice.
Because you homos are so good about show business. You just know. Nobody even had to tell you that. You probably just figured that out on your own. I think that's fantastic. And how long you been together?
About 6 years.
Oh, 6 years already. My, so that might have run its course. Oh, you're drinking. Okay, it'll last another 6 years. It'll last another 6 years. I'll be right back. So we're gonna go from Richmond, Virginia. Let's go out to, who do we have? Oh, I think Monika. Is that how you say your name, Monika?
Huh?
Oh my! Hello.
Oh yeah, I'm just stretching getting ready for bingo.
Let me do that too. I can do that too. Look at that. Oh.
There you go.
Oh.
You know what? You have a spot in erotic. Okay, we need you in the show.
I know. Take the camera off me, Joe. I can't get my leg down. Take the camera off. Just go to Monique. Move the. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Oh. Okay, I'm good. All right. Yes.
Hi.
That went well. So now I actually know Monika. I don't know any of these other people, but I know you because you're a showbiz person, and we've worked together. And I was so tickled that you said you'd come along and represent the West Coast because we hardly have any West Coast people with us tonight. So you're going to have to, and you're in Phoenix, correct?
I am, yes. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. It is hot, hot, hot here. The summer
That's
is
exactly what I was thinking when you came on. I was like, hot, hot, hot. And you lifted up your leg, and I lifted up my leg. And then it was almost like I lost consciousness for just a minute. But anyway, but it's fine now. It's all working out. No, when you're a Christian, it all works out. Jesus will work it out for you. So I'm so glad to see you, Monika. And you're part of Erotic, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that tonight. Okay, so don't let me chat about other things, like how gorgeous you are if you're single or whatever. Don't, you know what I mean? We have to talk about Erotic, too, because you guys are part of an organization that is doing some online stuff that we want to make sure people know about. Okay, so thank you so much. And I'm going to move the Apple IIe out of the way here. And I am going to just offer a chance for Chris to come back for just a moment. Oh, before you do, Chris, actually, I just happen to think, I got it. Let me get, look, I've got all of these things, so many things that, and so what I want to do though, is I want to mention before I introduce Chris, I have to introduce Naomi again tonight. And she is going to sound a little different. A lot of you know, I have Naomi here from A Mighty Fortress Is Our God Lutheran Church in Richfield. She plays the harp, and she does it during this whole pandemic. She does it with Playtex Living gloves, big orange gloves she's got on tonight. She's behind us this evening. She's playing the harp out in my metal shed behind my trailer, actually, and because she liked the acoustics. And so I am going to have to give her a hand signal. There we go. To give her a hand signal. She can see just a little bit below the where I left the window open a little bit, and then she's got a beautiful harp. And she's misreading it. Not yet. Okay. Anyway, well, that was all of them. She was supposed to wait until I signaled for all those. But she plays the harp. She plays the cowbell, and she plays this other bell that she brings along. And she also does bird calls, and she's quite accomplished. Anyway, she's out in the shed. Out behind the house. And before I go to anyone else, now that we've introduced our live studio audience, myself and Lewis and Naomi, and finally, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Chris, who is the brains behind this whole thing. Look at that. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Miss Richfield.
It's Movie Monday.
I love
Movie
that.
Monday. I know. Isn't that exciting? That's I'm dressed like an usher.
It's so appropriate. I wonder you just had that laying around just in the closet.
I know. Well, actually, it was hanging up. Actually, it's sort of on the bottom of the closet. But you know what's nice is when it's a little bit tighter, it doesn't wrinkle. Actually, it's
look at that.
otherwise, some of the things, if you buy them too big, you have to iron, and I don't have time for ironing, So, how was your week since your weekend? Now that we're at the beginning of the week, was it good? Are you doing okay?
It was an amazing weekend. It was absolutely beautiful.
Good. You're busy. And I wanted to let you know that, a lot of people had mentioned to me, because you're going to explain how they can play bingo. And it involves your handheld device, your phone. And, I had that phone, and a lot of people wrote in. I got a lot of postcards over the last couple of weeks. You should get a new phone, because I have that phone. And it was a little bit older.
On that phone.
But I got a new phone. Look at this. Isn't that great? It's brand new. I just got it. And it doesn't have service yet, because I have to come up with a deposit for the, anyway, I don't have phone service right now. Let's just leave it at that. But it's real nice, and it has and it dials nice. I've been practicing with it just so when I have service. But tell us how to play bingo with the phones and everything.
Sure. So anyone else who's got a fancy phone just like that, they can go on that fancy phone and go to playbingobonanza.com. And from there, you can just enter. It's free to put in your email address, and then you can play along with us.
We're not charging for this. We're still not.
No, it's all for tips. So when they're playing, at the bottom of the card, they can actually if they want, they can tip using a credit card or Apple Pay or Google and all that.
So there is cash involved.
There's potentially. People are being generous and kind.
Oh, good. And I'll be getting some of that then one of these days. You'll be mailing me a check, or?
Supposedly. You have to work that out with your manager. I'm not sure all the details.
Oh, yeah. Okay, probably not going to see that for a while. Okay, well, anyway, the nice thing is we're having a good time. That's what counts. That's what's important, right?
That's right. So a couple other quick things. You can play 3 different cards when you're playing. If you see, it says card 1, card 2, and card 3. You can switch between them. You can play all 3 cards every single game. If at any point you're having a problem, your card isn't, you're not seeing the balls that are called, because they should show up at the top, or, something's not working, you can always hit new card or just refresh your browser. It will kind of clear the screen and give you a new set of cards to play with. So by the way, it's very important that when you win, that you immediately hit the I have bingo, because the first 2 people that actually have bingo, they win some delightful prizes. The very first one is a custom, absolutely fabulous video from Miss Richfield herself. And the second one is a gift from Miss Richfield's treasure chest. Now, not everyone can win bingo, because we have a lot of players, but everyone can certainly go to the treasure chest on missrichfield.com and get any item that you like. It's certainly all available there on the store. A couple of things real quick. One of them is, if you want to be in our studio audience, especially for this Thursday coming up, we're having our summer kickoff bingo, and we'd love to see maybe some photos of you in your summer bathing suit. So if you want to email them into us for a chance to be in the on-camera audience, we'd absolutely love that. That's for this Thursday. So take a fun photo and tell us why you want to be on it.
And that's on Thursday?
That's on Thursday.
I'm taking notes. Okay, this Thursday?
This Thursday.
This Thursday. Okay.
And then last but not least, tell them how they can actually share Miss Richfield, how they can share on Facebook.
Well, I'll tell you, this whole thing is so crazy to me. What I find crazy is that you're in Florida, in Wilton Manors, if I'm not mistaken, which I love, and I'm in Richfield, and Joe, our friend who does all the graphics and he's the one that's doing all the fancy switching and making it look like TV, he's in Minneapolis, and Eli is in Philly, and Eli does all our Facebook help, and in fact, if you do have a question, you can tap it in, and someone will get back to you if you have a question technically. And I was looking, Chris, for I had your phone number. I was going to hold up your phone number if they had a question, but I guess I wrote it down somewhere. I'll look for it later. I'm sure I have it, because I was going to hold up your phone number, because then they could call you directly if they had a question. Sure. But for right now, just tap it into Facebook. And Eli out in Philly will help you out. And then we do love you to share about our experience here, because we're going to be calling bingo in just a minute, and we're going to call 3 games, and it's just a fun evening. It's a relaxing evening, right? We don't practice this. We don't really know what we're doing, quite honestly. Really, we're just having a nice time. That's all it's about. But when you share it, it allows more people to come and enjoy this. And we have a little contest. And last week we had Patrick from Syracuse, who shared more than anyone else. And Patrick gets a free T-shirt. He not only gets announced on our show, which is, already a pretty big deal, if you ask me, Patrick. So it's Patrick from Syracuse. He shared more than anyone else did. And if you share more than anyone else does, and we're right at the top of the show, so you can certainly share right now. Now's the time. So anyway, but we're gonna start out tonight, and the share button's right down there on the card, right, Chris?
Yep, right on the screen, right above the video. It's right there. They won't miss it.
Is it right there? Okay, yeah. When I get the phone service, I'm sure it'll all be clear. But right now, I don't know what you're talking about. So, but I mean, if other people understand you, I find it technical and difficult. So, okay, it's time for our first game. It's bingo in any direction, okay? And I'm going to point this down a little bit. Bingo in any direction. And so you can go side to side. You can go up and down. You can go diagonally. And you can do that anywhere on the card. And of course, you'll see the free space is being used, okay? So mark that free space, and you already effectively have, you're already started in bingo. Everybody's got, right? Isn't that fun? And so it's regular bingo in any direction. And here we go. Everybody ready to go here? Oh, we're gonna rock. We're gonna call all the letters, okay? All the letters. Look at this. Isn't that fun? Look at the balls. They all line up. Isn't that fantastic? I think this is so nice. I love my bingo cage. The only thing I love better than my bingo cage, love my balls. I love the balls the best. Yeah, my balls are my favorite. And I counted them, as I always do, sanitize them, and I always wash my balls before every single evening. It's so important. So let's start out with I-23. I-23. If you have I-23, I want you to go, wee! Because I-23 means that, oh, look at that. Look at Andy and Steve. Hi, Andy and Steve. How are you doing? Out there in Richmond, huh?
No, we're in Chicago.
Oh, you're in Chicago. Oh, did I not talk to you?
No.
Okay, I didn't need the tone. All right. 20 after. We're just calling the first number. So hang on. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Stay there. 075. 075, everybody. So anyway, I thought I missed somebody. That was so interesting. And you know what it is? It's Naomi is out in my tin shed behind my trailer. And when she gets sort of, and anyway, I had like 6 beers in my fridge for when I have company, and those are gone. She got here 20 minutes early. Those are gone, So anyway, don't go anywhere. I-30. Anyway, she's out by that tin shed, and she starts banging on that tin shed. And then it's just distracting because I'm thinking I got to get to her and hope she doesn't get sick out there because I have some nice things stored in that shed. I don't want her getting sick on my nice things. Most of it's in Rubbermaid containers, but still, And so, hang on, don't go anywhere. G52. So tell me about yourself, you guys. You're in Chicago, which is a fabulous, and I can't talk about Chicago without, I always talk about one of my favorite places in the whole wide world, and that was that little tavern that I went to, the very first homo bar I ever went to, the Manhole. And every time I think of Chicago, I think of the Manhole. And strangely enough, when I'm looking at you two, I'm thinking of the Manhole. Actually, manholes. Actually, more than one manhole. And and their logo was a big, the top of a manhole. It was really cute. Out on the street. You're not making this dirty, I hope. A manhole on the street. I don't know. Don't make it there. Don't do that. Just let's have a nice time and not have to explain it to our pastor. Okay. 073, everybody. So what are you doing? How long you been together?
30 years. 30 years this year.
30 years. You both answer at the same time. That's what happens when you've been married that long. 30 years. Wow. And you just look, are you sitting close because you have to both be on the camera, or do you still?
Yeah, that's why. We don't know how to do this.
Right, exactly. I think, what I think is really nice? I think it's nice when people find someone, even if you're just friends and you're together. You know what I mean? You don't have to be intimate. G49, because none of us are seeing that. G49. Okay, G49. But what do you know? What keeps you in Chicago? Because I love Chicago. What a great city you live in. That's one of the best. You know what I mean? That is a great city. Kind of crappy weather, but in the wintertime, you just go inside, go to a show, go to a restaurant. Don't be an idiot, right? I mean, do you have a car? Are you one of those? Are you wealthy homos?
We have a car.
Where do you live in Chicago?
Andersonville, up on the north side.
Ooh, Andersonville. Yeah, that's where the homos are moving. That's the new place. Right? I-24. Tell them where Andersonville is. It's just north of Boys Town, right?
Yeah, right. It's a couple neighborhoods north.
And it's great, though. You know, Andersonville is essentially because it's just about as nice as Boys Town. It's just not as busy, right?
Right.
Oh, look at that. Chicago Rocks by Teresa. Isn't that nice? Oh, and other people are saying things. Manhole memory. My manhole memory is my pantyhose. My pantyhose stuck to the floor. That's what I remember about the manhole. Okay, here's something else. Speaking of the manhole, how about 069? Let's blow the, where is it? Hang on here, blow the 069. 69 whistle. There we go. Oh, that just never. I'm sorry. You know, I could do that. I mean, of course, that's dinner for two. Everybody's a winner. I got a million of them, really. And 36, everybody. Now, I'm wondering, have you boys, have you met Monika?
No.
He's in Phoenix. Here, but hold on. We'll go. Can you bring Monika in? Because look at him. Oh, Monika, like you're getting darker by the minute. Are you?
I've been spending so much time in the sun, like literally, like my tan is ridiculous.
M39. And Monika says it's real nice down there, real warm.
Yeah.
Or hot. I think you said hot.
Very hot. Yes, we're in the triple digits now.
It's bingo in any direction, so it's not going to take too long. But now, isn't Monika handsome? I mean, he looks like just a shadow now, but he's very handsome. He's very handsome. 066. And he also is a performer. He's a performer, you know.
Yes.
What do you two do in Chicago? What type of work do you do?
We're doctors. We're both doctors.
Oh, I'm sorry, Monika. We're going to have to move you along. Yeah, get rid of Monika. Get rid of Monika. Thank you. So, doctors. Well, now me feels terrible for not introducing you. I mean, I always try to introduce the people with money first. Just going by your artwork, sort of hung crooked on your wall, like maybe you didn't have money. But what kind of doctors are you?
We're both family doctors.
Oh, God, yeah. See, with families.
But Andy works at the jail.
Oh. Oh, my. Well, now we're talking. Do you have any Polaroids or anything you'd like to do with us while we're just chatting?
Yeah.
Because those prisoners are really something, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're a creative bunch. They are. So you work with the prisoners?
I do.
So what are they coming down? You know, this whole Corona thing, they're really concerned because they're all piled on top of each other.
Right.
How do you social distance when you're in jail?
It's hard. It's definitely hard. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to work. I-18. No, there we go. I-18. I'm getting better at this. I-18. Yeah, we all love to hear that, don't we? I know. I love that one. I-18. So fantastic. So you're a doctor. Well, you know, we've got a librarian in. Bring that librarian in from. Oh, there she is. Oh, there we go. And and that's in Rochester. You know, that's where. And do you work with any prisoners or anything, Amy?
No, not really.
They're not reading books in prison. They need doctors, not books. Let me tell you. B10, everybody, B10. So, but you know, I think it's fantastic that it. But we haven't found out what Amy's husband does.
I do computer stuff.
What do you do?
Computer stuff.
God, it just gets more interesting with you from Rochester, doesn't it? Wow. So many follow-up questions. I know. Yeah. Well, hang in there. Don't leave, everybody. Hang in there. Now, do you go to the doctor in Rochester?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Oh, so just one of you does. Okay. N37. It's good. Arthur's feeling good, but not going so well for you, Amy. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, we have a comment from Omar. What does he say? Do they have special uniforms for doctors working in prison? Ask for a friend. Hey, my friend wants to know, do they have special outfits? I'm also going to ask you that, Amy, so you don't go anywhere. So do they have outfits for your, when you go into prison, do you have to wear a special, you know?
No, just scrubs. Scrubs.
Oh, you wear scrubs. And then do you have to like look through a fence at people to like, I mean, do they have like a chain link fence for you to investigate people? Or?
We just see them face to face, yeah.
Oh, no, really?
Yes.
I hope you wash your hands. All right. So, oh, we have a bingo. Oh, crap. You're having such a good time. Well, who won, Chris?
So we have one winner. It's Miles from Manhattan.
Miles from Manhattan. Let's sing that bingo song.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Look what I have. I know. And it's also a good time, before we do the spinner winner, I also want to remind you, if you do want to tip us, I do share it with all the other folks, with Eli and Chris in where are you, Chris? Wilton Manors, and Joe here in Minneapolis, of course, my manager. And then, so we share it with everybody. So and people have been so generous, been so helpful. So thank you so much. And I also want to tell you that we've had some people been so helpful that we formed a bingo booster club. Yes, we have bingo boosters now. And you know, I don't know if any of you remember booster clubs back in the day, but we had them in our choir, our band had them, and we have them too. And on our list is Stacy, heads up our list, who is also in Phoenix. I don't know if you know him, Monika, but Stacy would be a good one to know because he's very generous and very sweet. He matched last week's tips, if you can imagine such a crazy thing. And also Robert, Washington, D.C., Donald in St. Paul, Robert B. in Palm Springs, California. I love my Palm Springs. I'm an official spokesperson for Palm Springs. I love it out there. And Dennis A. from Sterling, Virginia. And thank you to each of them. And also, just to let you know, that we do print those names strictly on the kindness of people, okay? And these are the nicest people. That's why they got named. And because a lot of people are like, I want to be a bingo booster. You have to be nice, okay? That's the most important thing. So anyway, our bingo spinner winner. I should write that down. Anyway, this round thing that we do every week always relates to our theme. Now, this week is Movie Monday bingo. Movie Monday bingo, that's it. So let's look at the different things. Ooh, we've got Michael Jackson, and that looks like Thriller, doesn't it? And then we've got comedy and a smiley face. We've got popcorn right there. Speaking of the movies, right? We've got Lewis, who is a movie star, okay? And I ran out of other artwork, so he's always a good filler. And then finally, look at Happy Face and Sad Face. Okay, so we've got all these different things, and what I do now is I spin this, and then we find out what question we're gonna ask. And when we ask a question, then what happens is then we can all vote on the question and visit about it. And it's just a fun little time, you know? So it's popcorn. So Chris, what question do we have in our popcorn spinner winner category?
So our question this week is, what is your favorite movie genre? Is it A, comedy, B, drama, C, thriller, or other? And if it's other, you have to tell us in chat what it is.
Okay, so go through the list again.
Yep, so it's comedy, drama.
Comedy, hang on a minute. Comedy, what else?
Drama.
Drama.
Thriller.
Something, keep going.
A thriller, or something else.
Or something else, okay.
What everyone's favorite movie is. What's your favorite movie?
My favorite, well, I have a lot of favorite movies. I like I like anything to do with beauty. Beauty and the Beast, The Princess Bride, anything with beauty in it. And speaking of that, this week, speaking of beauties, we lost our friend Phyllis George. And I wanted to do a shout out because she was such a beautiful lady and so smart and so brilliant. She was only like 70. She got sick. Sad, sad, sad. Wasn't COVID. But anyway, I love her. And what's your favorite? I like comedy, I think, the most. Because when I go to the theater, I want to laugh. Because my work is so serious a lot of times. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just meaningful. And so what I like to do is just forget all of my important work and just see other people just having fun. So what is your favorite?
So my two favorite movies are Moulin Rouge, and I think I may be the only person who loved Cats that was just in the theater.
Okay. Look who's being funny now. Oh, come on. Nobody like that. Okay. It doesn't matter. You're just being funny. I appreciate that. Okay. I appreciate you being funny and goofy. I like Cats. You're killing me. You are killing me. You got to write this stuff down, Chris. You're a scream. Well, let's check with Patty in Minneapolis and see. Now, Patty, what is your favorite movie genre? I hate it's Mexican. It means kind.
Yes. Comedies, definitely comedies.
Me too.
Yeah.
What kind of comedy do you like? What do you have a favorite movie that's a comedy?
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
I know, me too. You know what I do have to say? I have to tell you this, is Waiting for Guffman. Have you ever seen Waiting for Guffman?
I love Best in Show. Best in Show was fabulous.
Best in Show. And then Schitt's Creek is that same kind of group of people.
Yes. Oh yeah.
You know?
Just finished watching it during COVID.
Crazy. Isn't it the funniest thing in the world? I mean, it's so funny. And where do you go to movies? Do you ever go to the Heights Theater?
I love the Heights. You go to Mall of America, Southdale, Riverview. Riverview is the best.
The Riverview. And those of you not from Minneapolis, we have some beautiful old theaters. The Heights Theater up on Central Avenue is a really old movie theater. It still has the glass thing out in front where you buy the ticket. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then where she's talking about is a beautiful old theater right in your neighborhood, sort of, right?
Yeah.
And it's built in like the 60s or something, and it just hasn't been touched.
Very, very retro, like back from the 50s. And
we're so lucky, aren't we? We have a lot of good movie theaters
when they're open.
We have a lot of fun, don't we, in Minneapolis? Do you ever get to see? Do you ever go to theater in Minneapolis anywhere? Because there's lots of theater too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like theater, but I usually walk out confused. So I generally don't. I don't go to a lot of theater. A movie I can go back and see a couple times. It doesn't cost me that much if I don't catch on the first time, which often I don't. What do you do for work in Minneapolis?
I'm a full-time mental health therapist, and I also work part-time doing crisis assessments in a hospital emergency room.
Wow. That sounds like it would be hard to get on a name tag. A lot. Which is the whole job description. You wouldn't have room for your name.
Two separate jobs.
No wonder, but you have a nice short name, Patty.
Yeah.
If you could shorten to Pat.
Right.
I think that would work.
That's my butch name. That's my butch name.
With your short cropped hair, a short cropped name would be nice. You think about that. We're going to find out how many other people agree with us because we are both comedy gals. So, Chris, how many people agree with Pat and I?
So people are agreeing with you and Pat. It's 49% for comedy.
And how about the rest?
So 21% said drama, 21% said other, and 10% were thriller.
Oh, only 10% like the thriller. I do like a good thriller.
Mm-hmm.
I get to scream.
I do like a good, right? And I like the first Silence of the Lambs, where they don't show everything, but you just kind of make it up in your head and you're thinking to yourself,
that's scarier.
Oh, it's like terrifying, right? It's terrifying. And Barbara Walters, I think, dated him. And after she saw that movie, she couldn't keep dating. I can't go out with you anymore. You know what I mean? It's sort of like you, Chris. If you really do like cats, we're not going to be able to date.
I've really ruined it forever.
Isn't it too bad? And Pat and I think we're hitting it off, though. If I was into that sort of thing, I feel like that might work. Are you single, Pat?
I am.
I find that hard to believe. You got all those jobs. That sounds like 2 or 3 jobs. How many jobs you got? Do you work in more than one place now, or
I work in 2 different places.
2 places.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and it's like it sounds like sort of like counseling and helping people.
It's all counseling and mental health. Yeah.
Yeah, that's important. That's really important because these days we're dealing with there's a lot of people, a lot of normal people going nuts these days. You know what I'm saying? Not just the nutty people, but people who are like not nuts, who are also nuts.
Yes.
It's a little nutty. The whole thing is nuts.
Very stressful for sure.
And I mean, this coming from somebody like myself who has made a lot of good choices, in their lives, a lot of conventional choices. And yet even I struggle just a bit. Ooh, and before I forget to mention this, I'm looking at you, Pat, and it's reminding me I need to talk to Monika again. If you'll just excuse us for a moment. Just don't go too far. Monika, I want to see something. I want to ask you a question.
What's that?
Now listen, we're trying to raise tips. And we have 5 people we share these tips with, right? And I know that you are a very physically fit person. I know you're single, and I know you're very warm because you're down there. Aren't you down in
Phoenix, Arizona?
So with all those clothes on, you must be roasting to death. And I'm wondering, would you be willing, if people were willing to give enough tips? And Chris, how many tips should we ask for? Chris is always a good one. He's the math guy.
No, I think we need to get like at least 15 tips. 15
tips.
Yes.
And then Monika, because you are so physically fit and because you do the beautiful erotic work, erotic they call it because they're in the air, not erotic. Would you be willing to help us raise money by by taking off your shirt? Excuse me, by taking off. Let me rephrase that. By taking off your shirt, would you be willing to do that?
Absolutely. For you,
really?
Mr. Bill, definitely. Yes.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, wow. I was just going out on a limb there. Shoot, I feel like I could have just asked and you would have said yes. I was just like building it up, make you feel guilty, bringing Chris in, getting rid of Pat. I was doing
the most fun that I've ever
trying to make things better.
Anyways.
What are you saying? I'm sorry, I missed that.
I was saying I typically don't wear clothes, so I'll just.
Oh, perfect. All right. Well, don't tell people that. Make it sound. You should sound like it's kind of special. I mean, I've seen you without your clothes on, but that's because I've been backstage. All right. Well, listen, we're gonna play bingo. So hang on. So we're going to do this, and this goes with the theme of the night because it's going to be H, everybody. H, which is hooray for Hollywood bingo, okay? Hooray for Hollywood, H. And then H is for Hollywood, close enough. All right, so now, Monika, where are you originally from? Where is home?
So I'm originally from Cambodia.
Cambodia?
Yeah. But born and raised in Portland, Oregon, and now I live in Phoenix, Arizona.
So remind us all, where is Cambodia?
It's Southern Asia, so near Thailand and Vietnam.
Oh, I've been to Thailand. Yeah. I've been to Thailand. Totally. Oh, good. Okay, so this is now. Tell us which letters we will not be calling. We're going to be doing an H. So we're not going to call every letter. We're going to have the free space because that's in the middle. But we're only calling which letters?
Let's say M.
Well, actually, it's B-I-N-G-O.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hang on, don't go anywhere.
Oh, okay, I had a blonde moment.
No, we'll just go. No, please. You're gonna trust me. We'll get your money. We'll get our money out of you. Don't worry. Just stay. Don't go far. Do not go far. Do not leave. So, Greg, get over here. Greg will tell us. Hang on a minute. Greg's real smart. He's from New York. He's used to be putting on the spot. Greg, now what letters will we be calling on our H for Hollywood?
Only I and G.
I-N-G, everybody. I and G. Yeah, not N, though. Just I and G. Okay?
No N's, just I, G.
Here we go. Don't go anywhere, Greg. Okay, holy crap. Of course, I got every other letter imaginable. So what letter was it again, Greg? It was I and...
I or G.
I or G. Oh, here's G. Here, don't go.
Yeah.
G, everybody. G57. G57. Sorry, it's getting a little... We're going to call 3 games. Don't go anywhere. It's going to be fun. G57. Well, I mean, what else are you going to do? You're not in a rush, right, tonight? You got time.
No, this is all I got.
This is it.
This is it.
Well, you're in New York and you're by yourself. So G, everybody. G60. G, is it 60? Yeah. G60. G60, everybody. G60. I can't believe you're by yourself. Now, how long you been single?
Forever.
Have you? Long time?
Yeah.
What do you do for work?
I work in film and television.
I-24. Sorry about that. I-24. So I'm just behind. So what do you do for work?
I work in film and television.
You do? What do you do for that?
I work in finance.
G59. G50. Sorry, we'll be right back. G59. What do you do for television?
I work on the finance side, on the business side.
Ooh, you're the money man, like my manager.
Yeah.
Right? Are you getting a cut? I hope you're getting a cut. He's getting a cut. I'll tell you that much. All right, hang on. We got to get the balls out. We're only calling, what are we calling? Red ones and green ones. Red ones. Okay, we got a couple more here. So don't go anywhere. G47, G47, everybody. G47. So anyway, now I can't believe you're single, but you're in New York. A lot of my friends in New York are single.
It's a rough city.
Is everyone busy? What's going on?
Everyone's busy, exactly. No,
really?
Everyone's busy. Yeah, everyone's busy.
What do you, now, hang on a minute. I-30. So now what do you do when you say you're doing the financing for who though? What TV show?
No, not for a show, for a company that makes TV shows and films.
Oh, anyone I should know about who's needing a particularly svelte, gorgeous star?
Probably.
Maybe. What's the name of the company? You could advertise it.
No, we're very shy.
Oh, are you really? Oh, so you can't tell the company? I-18.
No, but you could look on my Facebook page and see it. I just can't say it.
Well, how private can it be if it's on your Facebook?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, we're all going to be looking on your Facebook page. I-27. How long you worked in TV?
Oh my God, 30 years.
Jeez. Oh, hang on. Oh, geez. I just one of them just went flying across the room. Hang on a minute. Did I call G57? Well, anyway, if I didn't, G57, I don't know what happened. Somebody just one of them just went flying out. Now, I got to be really careful because what happens if you go too fast, this baby I'm telling you, go too fast, they just fly out the back of it. There we go. That's beautiful. Okay, so here we go. Here's a G52. G52. Remember what it looks like, you guys. It looks like the H from Hollywood, right? The H from Hollywood. Okay, she was a little late. She was supposed to do that before the game started. G52. Do that. I forgot to motion to her. The good thing is she does it. She does the harp 3-4 times. So it's all. Sometimes though, I have to call my neighbor to go wake her up. She dozes off when she's playing the harp because there's kind of a lot of time between the. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me! What? Craig and I were just getting to know each other. Oh, this is disappointing.
Oh wow, everyone's here.
Oh, I know everybody's here. Wow, the whole family. So we have a winner.
We do.
And is it more than one?
So we have only one winner so far. It's Jeff from Cincinnati.
Jeff from Cincinnati. Let's sing that song.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Well, look what I have, the magic mirror. And I love my magic mirror because it lets me see everybody that's out there. Of course, I see Greg and Monika and or Monika, however you say that. I don't think it matters really. And then I see all my fans that are in my live studio audience, but there's other people out there too. And then when I look through the magic mirror, see, I can see Teresa in Truro. I see Trish. Oh, Trish in Buffalo. Oh, Buffalo. We just talked about Rochester tonight. I have lots of friends in Buffalo, and Mark from Lake George, Michigan, and Chip from St. Petersburg, Florida, and Deborah from Bloomington, of course. You're always watching. And Jeff from New Orleans, And Jeff, hi Jeff from New Orleans, and Alice who's now in P-Town. Alice, sometimes in Dorchester, and I see Julie in Bensalem, Pennsylvania, and I see also there's so many friends that I see. Larry on North Cherokee, in Hollywood. Hi Larry, and I see and I see Jamie. All the way in Nebraska. I think it's Nebraska. I can't even tell exactly. And there's so many more. And then hi from North Korea. We got Lee Boo Bradley from North Korea, and Jason. Hi Jason and Chris from last week's episode. Hi guys, and Mike from Connecticut, and so many others. We just appreciate you watching so much. And the Magic Mirror can see all of you. And I think especially for you folks who are out there, maybe not feeling good, maybe you're staying inside because you're a little concerned about being outside. Maybe you're staying inside because you just feel a little bit down. And I see you too. And I hope we can lift your spirits up a little bit through our Magic Mirror and knowing you can be seen. You're not invisible. I see you out there. And I hope you're the very best. Don't forget, now, one thing we're going to do, looking through my Magic Mirror reminds me this, we're going to make a special announcement at the end of the show. We have one more game, and I have a very special announcement that I'm going to make. So you don't want to go anywhere, okay? So let me put down the Magic Mirror and grab my balls. Hang on a second. Here we go. Grab the balls and bring everything back because we have one more game of bingo that we want to do. And I also want to check in with Chris while I'm getting my bingo balls all back into the cage and find out, Chris, how are we doing on tips? Did we? We don't want to beg for tips, but I'm looking to get Monika naked. So
I'm watching very closely because I have the same vision as you do there. So
isn't that funny? Yeah, it's so funny when you said you like cats. I thought we had nothing in common, but as
and now we do again.
We both like Monika.
So I think when I last looked a second ago, we were 2 tips away. So I feel like if somebody can get us halfway there, I mean, heck, I could do the fall.
Yeah, really. Hang on, I'll run. I got a couple bucks in my underwear drawer. Just
let's see.
Come on, let's make this happen, right? Let me tip this down a little bit. There we go. So you can see my balls. There we go. Fantastic. So hang in there, Monika. We'll be back, okay? And let us know first, before we do anything else, Monika, before you leave, can you tell us when the erotic show will be?
Yeah, so we're actually going to be re-airing the show online at Quarantina. It's filmed at the Barcelona Parker Box. And typically the show is done at live venues, but obviously during this COVID time, we created a show at our training facility. So it'll be on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So we have some information on our social media that you can go to. And check out the show because the acrobats worked super hard for it. And so hopefully you enjoy it.
Well, we're going to find out how hard you work. a couple more people, pony up a little bit of money, and we're going to get a little bit more interested. But let's ask our magic Joe, our magic bingo maker, what our next game is. If I'm not mistaken, it is the postage stamp, which means we're going to be calling B-I and G-O. No free space, no N. B-I-G-O. And you can have a postage stamp in any one of those corners, okay? It's just 4 in a corner. Not 4 anywhere, but 4 in that corner. We'll show you a couple more times too, but we're not calling any N. So there's no white balls. We're going to call all the other ones though. And we're going to start out with 066. 066, everybody. It's our last game of bingo. Don't go anywhere because we have a special announcement at the end of the show that we want to talk about too. And anyway, and I'm looking at all the people that we have in our live audience and I feel like we've talked to those doctors and they talked to Greg a little bit and that librarian, I think that ran its course. Oh, Andrew and Eddie, where are you? Oh, there you are. Somebody that I still haven't really talked to too much. 072. And actually, I'm joking. I think librarians are just wonderful, actually. I tease, but I think they do a really good job. And then that computer science thing makes you just want to take that couple out to dinner, doesn't it? And just find out what life's like there. So G, everybody, G52, G52. Now I want to know, you guys said you haven't been together that long?
Mm-hmm.
Like what, 6 years? Did I remember this?
6 years, yep.
6 years, isn't that nice? And you're living there in Richmond?
We are, yep.
What's in Richmond? I've never been to Richmond. Is it nice? G58, G58. Is it a nice place?
Nice. There's a lot of food places, so if you like food, there's delicious places.
I love food. Oh, and this reminds me too, if you're having problems, we're just at the beginning of the game. If you're having problems, just hit your refresh button. Or you can ask Eli on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, she'll help you. They'll help you. They'll help you. 075, everybody. There we go. And then anyway, so now the two of you, what keeps you in Richmond?
Work, and Richmond is just a beautiful place. It's kind of big city, but you can get out of it into the kind of country. So.
Because I think Richmond kind of sounds like the country to me. 061. What's like that? Like if I was coming to Richmond, obviously I'd call you to come pick me up at the bus depot because I always need a ride. But other than that, what's to do in Richmond? Hang on. B6, everybody. B6. What else is to do in Richmond?
Well, that is a very good question.
Okay, that's exactly what I was thinking. Here's an idea. 069, everybody. 069, exactly. So, that's 069, hello. That could be in Richmond or not. I don't know. Could 069 be in? Oh, we have a bingo? No way! Oh, Naomi's like behind. So, who's the winner? Hang on, don't leave. Who's the winner?
So we have two winners, actually. So our first winner is Eileen from North Salem.
Eileen from North Salem.
And our second one is Swaroop from Chicago.
That's right. Say that one again.
Swaroop.
Hot dog, we got a winner right here.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your ball and play.
Okay, where's Monika? Did we meet the tip minimum?
We definitely did. So
because if we didn't meet the tip minimum, I will run to my underwear drawer right now. But I don't have to go to my underwear drawer.
No, people came through on this one. They were
because it's a roll of quarters, and it would be hard to mail to you.
Truthfully, I may have made
laundry. It's for laundry. We still have to pay for laundry in our trailer park. I know it's terrible. So hang on a minute now, Monika.
Yes.
You're going to be doing the erotic people are going to be on. I'm going to get my reading glasses. Hang on a minute. I'm going to put my reading glasses on. Because Monika has helped us raise money tonight. These are my reading glasses. Hang on a minute. Okay, there we go. Okay, so Monika.
Yes.
There's somebody behind you.
Those are my students.
This is going to be good. All right. Wow, this makes me want to get back to school. All right, Monika, you ready? Let's do it. Let's see it. Oh, that is beautiful. Do it for us, Monika. L is for the way you look. That's what we're thinking of, Monika.
Oh, it's for the only one.
Don't forget now, I have a very special announcement. But before that, I want to thank all my guests. Thank you to Monika. Thank you to Greg. Greg, darling, you're just gorgeous. I don't know how you could be single. You're so handsome. Anyway, I love New York, New York. I'll call you when I'm there. So good to see you. Thanks for playing. Steve and Andy, our doctors from Chicago, on the front line of doing God's work and doing it in places that aren't so easy sometimes. Amy and Arthur from Rochester, thank you, babies. Andrew and Eddie from Richmond, and I can't forget, how about fabulous Patty from Minneapolis? There she is, helping people in other ways with their crazy thoughts and their crazy ways. I'm going to be doing a special pajama party the day after Memorial Day, a week from Tuesday. Miss Richfield's pajama party. It's brand new. Join me. Here we go. Now, it's all the way.
Oh, it's for the only one I see.
Wow.
He's even more than the one that you adore. What made
for me and you, and you, and you, and you. I love you all. Good night. I'll see you Thursday. We'll see you Thursday, everybody. We'll be back with Bingo Bonanza on Thursday. And also, we'll be doing our pajama party a week from Tuesday. I can't wait. It's going to be so fun. It's kind of a game night, a slumber party. It's going to be real nice. So I really want to say thank you to all of you. Thank you to all who are watching. Thank you for tipping me. I appreciate it. I'm unemployed for the moment. And so all my best to all of you. I'll see you Thursday.
Bye.
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 Bye, everybody.
Bye.